Hey y'all, I want to come in tonight before I go to bed. Before I go, I know I gotta get up in the morning like y'all do. I want to talk about YNW Melly motion hearing. It was so much corruption going on in that hearing. Like it was like I couldn't understand why are we having all the audio trouble in his motion hearing. I know we already had a motion hearing, okay? With the new prosecution, I can barely hear her. I can barely hear what uh, Danny Polo is saying. I can barely hear what Murphy is saying. It's like too much grumbling, grambling, and coughing. And here you go, have the secretary, she choking. And I don't understand. It's too much no professionalism. It got something to do with the judge. All the courtroom represent your judge. All everything that go on in the courtroom represent the judge. Represent the person who over the courtroom. And think about it, y'all. You have Sat Chaser and juvie parents sitting out there, not just Melly's. And so it's very important to us that the technology is hearful, so we can hear. Now, watch, I want y'all to pay attention to this motion hearing that we heard before. It's too much interruption. Like it's supposed to be that. Now, right on stand, you have Detective Danny Polo. Okay. They gave this man much hell from the beginning. Okay. And you have the new DA right there. And being very patient. And some of the things that the defense the attorney is saying, they I don't understand why they have this man. You don't want to disrespect him due to the fact that he's an older guy, and you don't want to disrespect him. I think somebody else need to take his place. But listen to this, y'all.
Personally monitored these live recordings, meetings, obtained relevant gang knowledge via the emails and other applications, covert applications that gangs like to use to conceal their inner workings.
Now, with your organized crime unit that you were in, and then federal work, all in the test protection, also work with other agencies such as federal.
You see what I mean? I can the way I can understand her is I can hear her. I heard him just a few minutes ago clearly. But when it comes to when the DA has to speak, I don't hear her. I'm reading from there. And sometimes all those words don't be right. Now he's talking about that he worked with other agencies, such as the federal. But I need to hear everything she is saying.
Yeah, I'm currently, since about to be 2018, I've been a task force officer with Drug Enforcement Administration and also a task force officer with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Tools. Yeah.
So, being a capital officer, those two agencies, what does that entail?
You're deputized as a federal agent, basically. You file criminal complaints, federal court, testify in federal court, file federal charges, not just state charges. Also, the long-term investigation, wiretap investigation, are federally funded and lead to federal prosecutions, especially since many of these cases end up to international nexuses.
Leading.
While you're in these units, are you also going to conferences and learning more about the updates and how things are working with citizens? All of that.
Yeah, conferences, regular just 1 or 2 day trainings, learn from seasoned detectives that have been doing this for 30 years. We learn from.
Now it's another thing that Danny Polo said, Detective Danny Polo also said that he learned how to do some of the most of the sign language from Google. Y'all remember he said he learned most of that stuff from Google, and then he's saying he go to he have a doctoral degree, and he go to conference to learn these sign language. But he said that he told us before that he learned most of the sign language from Google. But I want y'all to pay attention to that, because that's what's going to happen with the defense. He going to come back and bring that up.
Students that study sociology and psychology, gangs, learn from investigators in the field that were privately retained by defense and state agencies to testify on criminal gang cases, and learn how these cases are put together, learn specific information about gangs. Many times watch live interviews with gang members that are in custody.
See? Gangs many times watch live interviews with gang members that are custody. So, in other words, he's good at what he does, so he can study the language that the gangs members are using behind Google, behind watching it. Okay.
Serving a life sentence, no way of getting out. They decide to turn their lives around while in prison, really getting no benefit. Get to have one-on-ones with subjects. Most recently, I was at the National Gang Conference where I was teaching. There's a youth outreach youth outreach group there out of Fort Pierce that I was able to network with. We were all civilians, all law enforcement, prior gang members, reformed gang members that have turned their lives around, got PhDs, are in school currently, getting their degrees, and their goal is networking with law enforcement in a way that effectively can bridge the gap between what the gangs might consider snitching and what the community wants being done, which is ending violence.
Look at Maddie.
While I'm organized crime unit, you mentioned there's different types of gangs. You mentioned prison gangs. So what type of gangs do you investigate?
The actual gangs are just
The types of gangs, correct?
so national gangs such as Bloods, Crips, G's, Sureños, big wiretap case on Sureños.
See, she's smart. I like her because she asking what kind of gang that you affiliate yourself with, what kind of gang that you're talking about. Because there are all types of gangs. See, he's dealing with somebody who have dealt with this kind of situation before. Okay.
Wiretap cases on the Bloods. Another case I was involved with FBI. I was deputized with them. Assisted. I think that was another 9 wiretaps that I did.
Look, Look.
That was nitrate gangster bloods. Set nitrate gangster blood set out of Broward. Several subjects that
Look at Madeline.
were somewhat related to this case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got him.
Crips.
Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Come on now. You went from blood and you on Crips now. You that's why she asked you what. Crips a lot, yeah, there's a bunch, but now you talking about blood, we talking about blood because that's what he is. He affiliate himself with blood.
bunch of hybrid gangs or non-traditional gangs, neighborhood street gangs. Those you can't stop. Like they just pop up every day. So change their name a lot. We investigated many of those. I'm not going to start talking about all those names. A lot of those are active investigations or we're in the middle of one trial or any active cases on these hybrid gangs.
Look, Maddie said don't like that. When he started talking about hyper gang, then look, Maddie said, look, don't look at me, attorney. Look. Maddie said, don't be looking at me like that. Shoot. Get me in trouble. Look at this.
Gang members, reform gang members.
I don't blame, but don't look at me.
That have turned their lives around, got PhDs, are in school currently for degrees.
Y'all hear that? See how them gang members turn their life around? They school teachers now. They got their degrees. They don't got smart with this thing now. Now you got a system going on now. They know the law.
Law enforcement in a way that effectively can bridge the gap between what the gangs might consider snitching and what the community wants being done, which is ending violence.
Now, while I'm organized crime unit, you mentioned there's different types of gangs. You mentioned prison gangs. So what type of gangs do you investigate?
The actual gangs are just
She asked you, what kind of gang do you investigate? What kind of gang do you investigate? That's what she asked you. See, the lady trying to find out a whole lot about y'all. Y'all detectives who coming up here talking.
so national gangs such as Bloods, Crips,
National gang.
Serranos, big wiretap
Serrano.
case on Serranos and MS-13. Wiretap case on Bloods. Another case I was involved with FBI. I was deputized with them. Assisted.
Look, watch this. Watch this. Why Melly?
That was nitrate gangster bloods. Set nitrate gangster blood set out of Broward. Several subjects that were somewhat related to this case. Yeah.
He said some of them related to this case. Look how he looking. Like, what are you talking about? And that's why she said, what? Now watch this.
Bloods, Crips.
They say there's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of hybrid gangs or non-traditional gangs.
Look, watch this hyper gang. Watch this. And non-traditional gang, like neighborhood gang. See, watch his attorney, Melly attorney, and Melly. Now, see, he shouldn't did that boy like that.
Street gangs. Those you can't stop. Like if you just pop up every day. So change their name a lot. We investigated many of those. I'm not going to start talking about all those names. A lot of those are active investigations or we're in the middle of one trial or
Look.
active cases on hybrid gangs, racketeering investigations on them. His own mafia family, which is now becoming a professional gang that started on
Look, he hit Melly. I'm gonna tell you something. That's what the attorney doing, taking notes.
many folk nation
Cause
gangs,
he the one gonna do all the
Mike's
time.
Words,
Folk Nation games,
My Peaceful Nation.
Vice Lord.
We try to get
Save the law.
yeah,
You've also investigated prison gangs.
yes.
Prison games.
Can you then explain to us about your time with the gang investigations task force?
So I went to the gang investigations task force after about 5 years in the organized crime task force. I was tasked with training the newer detectives in the unit and assisting in training the agency. Detectives, Department of Detention, so our jail deputies, on basic gang investigation. Basic
See
gang
what she trying? What she's so smart. She want to know, do this man really know his job? Cause she noticed since she taking this trial, a lot of crooked cops don't came up on their stand, investigators don't came up on the stand. A lot of people don't know what they talking about. So this lady is into what she's doing. She ain't got time to play with them.
identifiers, as basic gang culture, as well as advanced gang investigative techniques, and how we all need to partner together. At the same time, we created relationships with the Broward State Attorney's Office and put classes on for the Broward State Attorney's Office on gangs so that we can all better understand each other when it comes to what gangs are and what they're not. That way, we don't mess up something that's meant to help the community.
Okay. So you mentioned teaching. You've been tasked with teaching locally here in Broward County, correct?
Yes.
With regards to gangs.
Yeah.
Have you also taught outside of the state of Florida on the topic of gangs?
Yeah, I taught in Chicago last year.
Where?
You see, I like her. I like her. That's why it's taking this trial. The lady gonna have this trial together, y'all. She gonna have the trial together. And she is listening to this experience that this man's supposed to have. Now he talking about Chicago last year and all of that. She is on him.
It was gang training on hybrid gangs and hybrid gang investigations. And that's one of the topics I like. I like studying because it's not like the traditional gangs that they've all it's established. It's easier to learn, right? It's easier to learn something that's been around for 30 years. They have rules that are written down as opposed to a hybrid street gang running around with no hierarchy, no rules, no books of knowledge, no laws, no bylaws, no oaths. They're a little more independent. It's almost like the Uber of gangs. Almost, but they all work for the same organization. So I put together classes on that because that's a topic that's hard for people to understand. I'll be teaching this year in New York, Baltimore.
So he gonna teach this in New York, in Baltimore,
Tennessee,
huh? In Jersey,
Louisiana, and
Louisiana, in Tennessee.
Ocala.
In your time as a detective and even as a deputy or law enforcement officer with Hollywood, in your time as an officer, have you ever been qualified as an expert to testify on gangs?
Yes,
How many times?
approximately 6 times. One time in federal court, and the rest of it in state court.
See how she trying to see how
Now, obviously, this case has a history, right?
you see how she trying to see how much experience he has in being on a case like this. See, they surprised the defense attorney is surprised that she's educational professionally uh digging into this detective, because I'm not about to be talking to you if you don't know what you. If you can't help me with this case, it's a serious case. This is somebody's life. Uh, we're talking about, and two other young men that was killed in this situation.
And you've been involved in the case for how long? Never heard of that.
See?
Since 2022.
All right. Prior to you becoming involved in this case that we're here for today, was there someone else in the organized crime unit that was involved?
It was someone in the gang investigations unit. At the time, they were gang investigations unit. Now
Listen, y'all. Listen to this question. What she just asked him. So I'm gonna take it back just a tiny bit. Listen what she just asked him. Right here. Listen what she just asked him. And that's when the attorney, the female attorney over here on Melly's side, paying attention to what he's saying too. Listen.
Where in Chicago? What role?
It was gang training on hybrid gangs and hybrid gang investigations. That's one of the topics I like. I like studying because it's not like the traditional gangs that are. They've all, it's established. It's easier to learn, right? It's easy to learn something that's been around for 30 years. They have rules, everything's written down, as opposed to a hybrid street gang running around with no hierarchy, no rules, no books of knowledge, no laws, no bylaws, no oaths. They're a little more independent. It's almost like the Uber of gangs. They're all self-employed almost. They all work for the same organization. So I put together classes on that because that's a topic that's hard for people to understand. I'll be teaching this year in New York, Baltimore,
Listen to this, yeah.
Tennessee, Louisiana, and Ocala.
Okay. In your time as a detective and even as a deputy or law enforcement officer with Hollywood, in your time as an officer, have you ever been qualified as an expert to testify on gangs?
If he has ever been qualified as an expert to testify on a G, he said yes. Being qualified because she feels like he ain't qualified enough for this case. Okay?
Approximately 6 times. One time in federal court, and the rest of it in state court.
Now, obviously, this case has a history, right? And you've been involved in the case for how long? Never heard of that.
Since 2022.
All right. Prior to you becoming involved in this case that we're here for today, was there someone else in the organized crime unit that was involved?
It was someone in the gang investigations unit. At the time, they were gang investigations unit. Now they're gang investigations task force. Changed their name, but it was another detective, one of my mentors, Detective Cesar Morales.
And so, you know that
See, they Morales. Whoa. Morales, you know they over there taking notes. Wait. Morales? Wow, Justice Cricket. And so you know that's the date.
October of 2018, so 2016.
Uh-huh.
So, ESO, when they got involved in the American market, do you know when they got involved?
I believe it was January 2019.
So, quite early on, correct?
They're taking notes, y'all.
As someone's taken over as a gang investigator in this case, have you reviewed all the documents necessary for you to determine whether the defendant is involved in a gang, or gang activity, this case is related to a gang?
I'm going to check that, go through conclusion, and also what documents. It was all the documents. You certainly didn't have to know what documents.
You can ask. Objection, no. Proceed. I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Did you review all of the documents that you were given to review in this case with regards to you as a gang expert, specifically to this case?
Yes.
Did that include, so I'm going to be here for the record, does that include cell phone downloads of the defendant?
Yes,
Cell phone downloads of the victims?
yes.
Did you review police reports?
Your Honor, I'm going to object to any mention of the cell phone download of the victims.
Objection
The state
to
attorney
mention.
has yet to provide.
Okay, mention about the cell phone. Okay.
Downloads of the victims despite motions filed by the defense alleging that they tampered with the evidence. They've had an opportunity to hear it, and yet they turned.
Listen to her. See, she ain't heard all the evidence from them cell phone.
Over, again, reports of the two decedents' cell phones rather than a full download. So I would place my objection on the record and preclude her from making any mention to those phones because we have yet to receive them despite multiple motions to those phones.
I'll make this very clear, Judge, I can respond to this. Two different issues that are now being misconstrued. The first issue that they allege is that they're tampering with the cell phone carrier records. That is different from the cell phone download.
Listen to what she's saying, y'all.
One comes to the defendant on the right.
Listen to what she's saying about that cell phone.
What was alleged in their motion is that the cell phone carrier records were tampered with. That's what we responded to. The cell phone downloads were previously provided to counsel by my predecessor on this case. They had it. We provided them a new copy of the defendant's download, and I put in the receipt that was signed by counsel indicating that the victim's phones are available for review at our office, and I'm not handing them over yet because I have not had the opportunity to fully go through them to make sure that there's no other activity such as the child porn that we saw, the underage pictures that we saw on the defendant's phone. Because I can't hand over something and then be accused of handing over something that's criminal.
Thank you. Listen, I guess a couple of things. Number one, who's handling this hearing for the defense?
I thought I was going to be handling this.
So then you handle it, you make the objections. I don't want to see three different people making objections.
There you
handle
go.
it, You make the objections.
So you need to keep your mouth shut. That's what the attorney saying. You keep your mouth shut and let him talk. Because you don't know what you're talking about. He don't want to hear from them. He want him to do his job.
Same thing goes for the state, all right? So I don't know what the issue is at this point. I put an explanation. You've indicated that you identified. We're not alleging that there's some kind of discovery violation. You're saying you turned it over and you have a signed receipt for it. And it's not that you turned it over, that you said that you'd make it available to them, but you didn't turn it over, but it's there, and make an appointment to come to see you so you can see it as well, is my understanding.
Correct. In addition, they've had a copy previously when this happened.
Thank you. In any event, so I forget exactly where we're at with this thing. There was an objection pending. I don't know what your objection is, Mr. Anderson.
So Your Honor, because of the fact that this is a discovery issue that's bleeding over into this issue, I need to talk to the co-counsel so I can.
You go ahead and talk to the co-counsel. Recess.
See? Judge catching on what's going on. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Defense. See, ever since Judge gave that older man the floor to make all the objection, see, he don't want them to say nothing because they cause some confusion. So that lady, the attorney, state attorney, is on her job. She is on them. And she on not only defense, she on all of them. Now watch this. Now watch all the interruption
Different
come
sets
in.
will replace the two holes in the middle with
Watch this.
the numbers of their set. So
Gonna hear a lot of
if
coughing and all that.
It'll be WH93P, or if they're saying 457 fire route, you might write W7457P. So they'll replace the O's in the middle. And that was common across Mr. Williams' account.
Now, we'll get back to the social media in a second, but with regards to the evidence that you reviewed to determine, obviously, the public search, but then you were given evidence in this case, correct? So when you able to review the Apple iPhone X, the defendant's phone download?
Yes.
Were you also able to, well, let me put it this way. I informed you prior to this motion that the court had suppressed certain timeframes, correct?
Correct. Yes.
All right. So did you go back and simply search within the parameters of the defendant's phone that was ordered by this court?
Yes.
Now, did you also go into the victim's phone, which is not, there's no time frame on that one, and review any sort of communications between Mr. Williams and the defendant?
Yes.
Were you able to find any messages outside of the prescribed time frame for the defendant's phone, which for the record is October 26th, the date of homicide, 2018, to February 12th, 2019? Were you able to find any messages between Mr. Williams and the defendant on Mr. Williams' phone prior to October 26th?
Yes.
So the defense counsel will conclude some remarks to Exhibit A for verification. And those witness matter? Detective, I'm now showing you the complete some remarks to Exhibit A for
Not a
verification.
problem, I can make the objection. I have no objection to anything about Mr. Williams' phone.
Watch this, watch this.
Based upon the discovery violation that you did not find, will be observed.
Retriever?
As I said previously, there was nothing on easy information or policy stuff. Only two things from Mr. Williams' phone, so if you have continuing objection, that's the problem.
Thank you. So you have a continuing objection, counsel.
Detective, did you take a look at the case today?
Yes.
You recognize it?
Yes.
And what is it?
Message between the 9801 number, which belonged to Mr. Williams, and 9807 number, which was determined to belong to Mr. Dennis.
And this came from the download of Mr. Williams' phone, correct?
Yes.
This time this case entered the evidence is inclusive mark to A, it's case 1.
Objection.
Same objection.
So overruled, you be admitted for purposes.
Wait.
Okay.
Watch she start coughing. Watch this. Watch this. Watch the lady right there.
All right, detective. Showing stage 1.
Watch this.
So first and foremost, I want to talk about the dates that you found within Mr. Williams' phone that showed conversations between the defendant and Mr. Williams.
Okay.
What's the date?
August 24th, 2018.
Because that would be before October 26th of 2018, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in reviewing the defendant's phone download, are you aware of how far back the download actually goes?
I believe that phone was activated August 17th.
August 17.
Okay, so does the phone download information only take us back to August?
There's minor bits of data that might have transferred over from his previous phone, but it's like almost nothing.
Okay. So
Like
it's not,
almost nothing.
Because, you know,
It's
real
not.
phones are every day, you know, on us every day, we do everything on our phone. Is this a phone that has, you know, someone's 20-year history on there, or is this a newer phone with limited data?
It's, yeah, very limited. Like I said, it was activated on August 17th. I know this from the original review of Mr. Dennis' phone. Mr. Williams messaged.
Let me see something. Okay, y'all sabotaging my character. Got people think y'all made me in S while y'all get treat like Future. I peeping y'all and then it said some I forgot, but every time I do something creative created trying to make it smart, y'all start doing it as a group and make something go do it. Then they think it's yours. Okay, it feels like y'all doing for real. Hold on, y'all. Okay, that's what he said. That's what y'all doing. That's what Mel was saying. Okay. I feel like y'all don't for real. Us like that y'all vibe we be way different when we read something a lot hard work to get everybody the way that it sounds like they're not getting along. And I told you this S is just like Young Maul and Quill. It's YNW CEO, me, you, Juvie, Artist Board, Peso, Tay, Kobe, AG, YNW Gold and Work on S. S, you like you act like your mom and be on that type of fantasy. Talking about his mama now, life when Riri and all the mama need to stay out of their business. You don't give everybody 5 bands each. None of the talk about a future. You walk around here like like you husband bought my artist one more chance and you going under me to like it supposed to be. You just blow, you that blank, y'all blow, you are apple like Wiz. It's in other words, it seems like they saying that the mama trying to run the show.
Um,
That's on that text.
Message, Mr. Demons saying, yo, this is Sack. So he can save his number. Those same messages are on Mr. Williams' song.
Okay. So these messages that came from Mr. Williams' song, prior to the suppression hearing, did you also see these particular messages on the defendant's song?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that was the message for you. See, like they mama, like what's the name, mama? She acting like that's her husband.
You also find other messages between Mr. Williams and the defendant regarding sharing audio files.
Recordings just
Man, this is good. This is better than I watched the first time.
Yeah, that seemed to be common between Mr. Demons and Mr. Williams. The sharing and sending of audio files to each other and then saving them on their phones as notes.
Okay. So when someone sends an audio file, can you describe to us how that's done on an iPhone, let's say? It's not just done through the iMessage messaging app, correct?
It could be, but it's typically you can either share the note, so download the audio or record the audio, and then share it as a note, and then it'll appear on your phone as a note. But it's an audio file contained within the note. Or you can send the audio file on different.
So Demond and Sad Chase having words, but because of the money that how Demond don't want to pay everybody right. He want the most.
Phones, WhatsApp or Instagram or anything like that, and that audio file can be downloaded and it will be saved on the phone as an actual audio file that was recorded. And not in the notes section. If it's in the notes section, it's that he saved it to his notes.
Okay.
For
So
today.
in Mr. Williams' song and in Mr. Demons' song, did you find messages between them regarding sending each other audio files that were then saved into the notes section of their phone?
Yes, I found both audio recordings on both of the phones, and then from Mr. Williams' phone, audio files that were shared via the notes feature.
So the defense counsel is please remind us of the representation is composite of 6 documents.
Smart lady right here. So why he gotta let her tell you? He should know everything.
Yes, Scott, you may.
Stephanie showed me this March state exhibit B identification composite of 6 documents. Look at it for me.
Supposed to be sit documents. Mm-mm.
Yes.
Yes.
And what are they?
There are audio files shared between the 9801 number, Mr. Williams' number, and 9807 number, Mr. Dennis' number.
And is this done through messages, text messages?
Yes.
And you go down on the victims from Mr. Williams and the defendants?
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time, the state mentioned evidence includes the March state's exhibit B and one of the 6 documents as states 2.
Any objection? How do you hear, sir?
Same objection, Your Honor.
Understood, it's overruled. It'll be admitted.
As selected. So these were called,
Counsel, I'm sorry. You take a restroom break.
books.
We're going to recess.
On a recess now. Want to talk about that? Let me finish this. Come on back.
To be put on his jumpsuit. And the song is about having committed a crime, going to jail, and not
Right,
right.
what the song was about without the playing the song.
Thank you. Counsel, you have the song here.
I can put up on Apple Music or YouTube.
So it's available if you want to play it. I'll redirect it. Okay. All right, proceed.
Detective, did you
Or
listen?
cross-examination. I'm sorry.
Detective, did you listen to the song Mama before?
Yes.
You also watched the music video before?
Yes.
You watched it and listened to it more than once.
Yes.
And can you tell us a little bit about what it is?
Mr. Demons in a jail jumpsuit, in a scene that looks like he's inside jail, mainly outdoors. His mother is in the music video, Miss King is in the music video, and it's about him and his mother and the situation that he's in. He's going to be locked up and wait for a while. And one of the lyrics says, "I can't right my wrongs, guilty."
And yet the homicide date on the orange jumpsuit.
Yes.
So again,
God, he had the homicide date on there.
obviously with the prescribed time period that we have right now. Would you, in order to determine whether this is relevant evidence, have gone back with this search warrant to obviously review the other pieces that refer to this modified video?
Yeah, to determine whether it's relevant evidence or if there's exculpatory evidence explaining why he chose the date of the homicide on his jumpsuit.
Wow, he put the homicide on the jumpsuit, y'all. Wow. He put the homicide date on the jumpsuit. I guess she said, why you keep giving me the paperwork? They said that you the leader. You over everything.
First witness, ma'am?
You may,
Detective, I'm now showing you the smart states of this act for identification. Can you take a look at it for me?
Okay,
You recognize it?
yes.
What is it?
Message from October 30th, 2018, between an unidentified phone number and the phone number belongs to Jamal Newman's tenants. It's a string of text messages about my private view.
Are these the messages that we're referring to in your testimony just now?
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would enter into evidence and conclude the market statement exhibit F, Estates 3.
any objection?
No objection.
They not saying no objection, so why you saying something, Judge? You supposed to ask them, but they any objection. They not calling for. They not calling for no objection, so I don't like that judge, to be honest with you. Careful.
Now, going back to the social media for a second, we indicated first we do in any case, and we did in this case, as did your predecessor, who was the original gang investigator on this case, do a public records search, an open source investigation, to see what the defendant's putting out online, correct?
Correct.
Did you say that there was a lot of data online regarding the defendant?
Initially, there was a lot, and obviously now there's even more.
Okay. So, you indicated when did you get that?
So you saying there are more on there now?
It was February 2022.
So, in
See, he
February-
keeps saying, okay, my thing is this. I see why she was saying what she's saying in this hearing. It's because he keep mentioning 2022 February instead. What about 2018? What the messages from 2018? Because it seemed like to me they brought you in right here on 2022.
2022, did you go to the defendant's Instagram?
Yes,
Okay. Did you go to the defendant's Facebook page?
yes,
Did you go to the defendant's SoundCloud page?
yes.
Did you go to Twitter?
Don't recall.
Okay. Stick with Facebook and Instagram for right now. Can you tell us a little bit about how someone would go about posting on these particular platforms?
For the most part, Instagram, Facebook, you take a picture on your phone, and from your phone, you post that picture.
From your phone?
From your phone or from the application.
Would you be on the phone?
Come on, y'all. I'm gonna speed it up some. Okay. I'm gonna.
Detectives, I'm now showing you from Market States G and composite of 5 pages. Can you take a look at that for me? You recognize it?
Yes.
And what are they?
Messages between Mr. Devins and several subjects provided. Mr. Devins provided.
Okay. And were all of these searchable within the prescribed time period before the rules?
Yes, all of them are after October 26th.
Now,
20.
at this time, you state and enter into evidence of confusing Market States G, a composite of 5 pages as stated 7.
Any objection?
None. Will be with.
States G, states number 7.
All right, detective. I'm showing you the exhibits, it's 7.
Yes, it is.
Why is looking for email documentation important within the defendant's knowledge to you as a gang investigator?
Because during investigations that we conducted, these national games with, like I said, with Washington College, their preferred method, I would say, almost every time need to obtain game knowledge from game members, they want to send to your email. They don't want to text it to you. First of all, it's difficult to text because they're long. Sometimes it's long documents, and also it's a little more discreet on email. It's not readily available on the phone. If it's on an email, it's a little more secure, and that's what we, as detectives working undercover and investigating these cases and listening to wiretaps, jail calls. That's what we learned, is that that's the preferred method because it's a little more secret.
So what is the date of this particular method that you found?
That was dated January 31st, 2019.
So what the message
How
said?
about this one?
December 2018.
And see again, I just want to be sending an email as a form of communication to then message them on.
Yes.
Also, he's
Where is
sending
this one?
his email on December 12th.
December 12th, 2018.
And again, are we seeing emails?
Yes.
And what's the email used?
If you go a little further, he corrects himself. YNW MELLY@gmail.com.
So the only thing they doing right there is
Date of
just,
this one?
December 2nd, 2018.
Also same email?
Yes.
these are email, y'all.
February 6th, 2019. Same.
And again, these were all within the prescribed time period of the court order, correct?
Yes, that's just some of the ones.
So there were a bunch more, correct?
Yeah.
Now, prior to the court ruling, obviously you knew there was a search warrant that was already executed, and you had been able to review larger portions of the phone. The guide indicates you see in the phone where the defendant utilized that same email to have people communicate with them.
The same way those messages appeared, and that's how it appeared before. During the time frame that it's now.
Okay. So, say there wasn't a warrant, say you were only allowed to look in the prescribed time period you had, and you saw these messages along with the others that you said there were ones up. Would you have gone back and done a warrant based on your any experience regarding gangs utilizing email for gang knowledge?
Objection, Your Honor, speculative is also very deep.
Thank you. Objection was overruled. Indicated as far as this hearing goes, actually, you can answer.
Yes, I would, like I stated before, I would have written warrants for this email to find gang-related documentation as it pertains to knowledge, books of knowledge, portions of the knowledge that's sent to them, memorandums sent to the gang, new locations. Those are the types of things that you've seen in email warrants.
And I know we also discussed previously all public available information, and one of the postings on documents earlier that are in evidence now. We're also able to find the videos of the defendant and stacking of gang signs online, publicly available.
Yes.
And counsel speaks speedy, which for the record I took my briefing done earlier. Any other witness?
Yes.
Detective Armstrong will be producing my speaks speedy for identification, and I know it's a USB, so you guys might check it out.
God, I think he gonna be found guilty when they finish with him. He better hope he get a good jury.
Three videos.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, I need to hear him. I need to hear him. Hold up. Got to hear him. I really think this man confused.
Goes by DeMonte Marshall was observed with Mr. Demons on social media, throwing up blood hand signs, gang signs, and when he was arrested, he admitted to law enforcement that he is a member of the blood gang. And then 6 days after being arrested, Mr. Demons posted on his Facebook, according to this deputy that filled out this report, that the gang is all fucked up, referring to the arrest of DeMonte Marshall.
Did this deputy tell you anything?
All I have is his report. I know the deputy helped Detective Loretta during the homicide investigation.
So you never spoke to this? You don't know under what circumstances things were said to him, whether this was a verbatim.
Objection after the scope.
Abstain.
I don't see how y'all letting him run this case. This dude right here.
I think you said there was an album cover that had things dealing with China slogan.
Yes.
And what was on that album? Were you a jacket or something that was written on?
Yes.
What's on it?
Can I see it in some evidence? I don't want to misquote this.
I don't want you to, but I believe it's on it. And you can answer this one. Thanks.
That was so kind of her. That was so kind. She a nice person. I like her.
Thanks.
This is what you're talking about, correct?
Yes.
What's written on there?
On the top says "We all shine," and the back of his jacket says "You shine, I shine, we all shine."
Now you said that's not the correct motto, correct?
So it's a variation. So he didn't quote it verbatim.
What is the verbatim?
Come on, detective. I think this case right here is between the gang and the cricket cops. I really do.
Can I begin with it? Apologize.
Say what? You don't need that.
So it's close enough.
What I was going to ask you is, you say it's close enough.
It's, I believe, I shine, you shine, I shine, you shine, we shine, he shine. But I want to get it verbatim. That way, I'll try to teach you later.
My question is, aren't they obligated given that to use the correct phraseology? Within that gang, you must recite it correctly. That's a violation. That's not permitted, correct?
Not necessarily.
What?
Not necessarily.
Well, you say not necessarily, so your facial expressions. A lot of what I just said is true, correct?
No, it would be determined on circumstances. So let's say you approve an obligation, you're being tested, and you meet Big Homie, right, the guy above you, and he decides to quiz you, so he shoots out some blood lingo at you, and you're supposed to know the response. And you don't say the right response, then that would be an issue. So this is their motto.
I think you're pretending of being a gang member and you don't even have the phraseology right.
But he does have it right.
Objection to outside disclosure.
Same.
Why he don't wear his glasses? I don't see how he doing a case and he's not wearing the glasses. That attorney know, that judge know what he doing.
You mentioned that some of the guests was not only based on one of the websites was scrubbed.
Instagram.
Okay. Who scrubbed it?
Objection to outside disclosure.
It's the same.
I mean, never stop it. If they bring up this being scrubbed, I certainly would like to bring up ask who scrubbed it. They brought up scrubbing. I agree.
I don't want to argue with you, but I mean, the whole purpose of this hearing is find out if there's an independent source of the evidence that was suppressed and or something subject to inevitable discovery. It's not really a discovery definition. It's not for credibility of this witness. So just move on.
I see keep looking at Melly.
Text message thread.
Thank you. This came from Instagram and it's one of the exhibits. And it says from Mr. Gibbons had a lawyer and lawyer fee. Yes, remember that? Are loyal fees in the gang vernacular meaning the money that you have to pay to the gang?
Not loyal fees, those are dues.
You never heard the term loyal fees?
Called dues.
I didn't say I said people every year, you never have. So you want to take there?
Yes.
Let me read this statement to you, telling you agree or disagree.
Can I see it first? What is this from?
What it looks like. Yes, that's going to be written to them. You read this statement. In the context of gangs, the term loyalty fees typically refers to regular payments or dues that gang members are required to contribute to their gang's leadership or hierarchy. These are often considered a way for gang members to demonstrate their loyalty and commitment to the gang. The specific amount and frequency of these fees.
But all of them don't go by
can vary
that rule right
depending on
there
the gang
that you're reading.
and its
All of them don't go by that.
These fees may result in consequences such as a loss of status, discipline, or even expulsion from the gang. You do not agree with that statement?
I agree that if you don't pay dues, that,
No, that I'm loyal.
sir, I've never used that term. I've never had an investigation where that term had. That's what I can justify.
That don't mean.
You're not disputing that it could refer to that, or
Loyalties and loyalty fees. Those are two words.
Not all of them don't use that kind of loyalty fee. A lot of games don't use that, but you just read.
Now, as far as we take the word loyalty, does that in any way, shape, or form say that somebody is being paid off for their testimony or their act?
Objection outside the scope. Please let me know.
I understand that came up, typically you're allowed to answer, this has to do with inevitable discovery and or independent source. I don't know where we're going with this. See what we did, so objection sustained.
Man.
Now, you look at things that were on social media prior to the date of the shooting, correct? As far as your investigation of this case?
Yes.
And you looked on social media after the date of the shooting, correct?
Yes.
Um,
I'm sorry. Can I ask a question just to make sure? You're asking, did I look at it before he committed the shooting and then after he committed the shooting?
and what I'm saying is, you look at
The time.
information before and after the shooting.
Yes.
That both sets of information.
Yes.
Okay. Now, tell me all of the information prior to the shooting that you believe would have established probable cause for you to go and get these warrants that you said that you would have gone again.
You want me to start?
Yes, please.
Objection calls for a legal conclusion as to probable cause.
Hey, overruled.
So when you go through it, can you tell me that, you know, back in the Reddy's report, the social media, wherever you got?
So, threat to the gang FI that was from Indian River County on dated June 15, 2017, with mentions of gang posts on April 2017, May of 2017.
Okay, was that accessible by any other law enforcement officer or just yourself?
I mean, law enforcement officers, this is law enforcement records.
Okay, so the detective already would have had the ability to document that.
Be like, I don't remember where, I'm pretty sure I got it from there.
Okay, let's see that.
Oh. I'll double check.
You sure trying to see what's all going on over there with the mama and them and the judge. You need to pay attention. Sit down. Minnie. Let that go. Right, look down.
You know what's publicly available?
Every source that you have.
Sorry, just give me a second. I'm trying to run.
Where are we waiting on? Okay, wait, y'all. Let me speed it up right here.
Yeah. Most, most of the gang identifications and research starts with social media because for some reason they like to post all their gang identifiers on social media.
Just like we saw with the evidence of the defendant in on those videos. Correct?
Even after being arrested.
You say even after being arrested, what do you mean?
That Gino jail call video where the defendant had already been arrested. He still decided that it would be smart to post a video repping Gino Shine after having been charged with a couple homicides.
I remember Gino.
Messages you have in evidence between his manager's trap and himself regarding his gang activity,
Yes,
regarding paying off witnesses.
yes.
We also utilize information that located on Mr. Williams, because sometimes it can be vital hits.
Right.
What other questions?
Any calls regarding?
Yes, sir. Sorry, stick to the
So you
side.
like to know, do you know what this search warrant was?
I think I just heard Mr. Abelson said January 2019, so I'll trust him.
I have shown you you trust him.
Do you understand him?
Here. Let's go through this. What evidence that's been brought into evidence was produced after that? And when I say produced, if you can tell whether it was produced before, you'll tell me, or you can tell me is when it was posted, what's out there.
Here, what's that message, which date are you talking about?
I said, you can run it, you know.
Which date? Which date are you referring to?
Excuse me 1 second. You all right? Good morning.
Drink your water, honey. This is a real
The
case.
date is prior to January 8th of 2019.
Prior.
No, excuse me, after. Thank you. After.
Oh, also good. After?
Excuse me 1 second. We're off the record for a minute. You all right? Get a drink of water.
She not your buddy. Honey, drink you plenty of water, cause this man right here gone, woo, Lord have mercy. Y'all don't remember all this at this motion hearing. I done learned a lot today. Now I see why she's saying she need a little bit more time. I see now. Lona, as she got that
Yes.
And that's the only one.
That's the only one that we put
adequate,
into
that the
evidence.
only one.
So the record security council, can you just identify for the record what document it is? There's an exhibit number on the back.
This is the first part, I don't know if they were individualized, but it's exhibit 4. Composite is document 15, so it's the top.
Thank you.
I believe it's registered number then. So. Okay. On the back.
This is going to be 10 of 15.
Oh, he got, I don't like that. I don't care too much for Mr. Murphy.
Other than that,
I think they need to change that judge.
what other evidence did you come across?
If they change that judge, I think the case can run better.
January of 2019, that you would have put in there seeking an affidavit, seeking a search warrant, and right now,
Off the top of my head, no, sir.
Still have to go back and look at it. Just don't remember
Thank
that.
you, Dave. Regret on this issue.
Okay.
I'll go to the next one, please. Which is the next one we're discussing?
Instagram?
Thank you. Proceed.
And I checked it. Same as before, you're aware that there was an Instagram run in this case by the technology, correct?
Correct.
And you understand the court's ruling, recently that it was October 26th, 2018 through January 15th of 2019, correct?
January 15th.
Yes. Now, if you had to write a warrant and you go back and do it, would you have relied upon publicly available information that you have consistently testified to throughout today's proceedings?
Your Honor, object against speculation.
Good, understood. So we can proceed.
Yes, we relied upon the same publicly available posts, videos, messages, comments, likes, photographs, all the same things.
When you say like, you mean likes as in the like function on Instagram?
Right.
So that would be the hard thing you like it?
Yes.
Okay. You testified here today about the defendant's actual Instagram page, correct?
Correct.
Is that the page that you were referring to earlier today when you said when you first looked at it and you got on the case, it looked different, and it's been since scrubbed of a lot of the gang-related activity or association?
Yes.
But the evidence that you're referring to is already documented. So even though it's contained on his personal page, once it exists on the internet, hard to get it off, right?
Yeah, and luckily enough, I preserved some of it myself in 2022 when I first got the case. That's how I realized it was missing.
So he don't know nothing about the case in
You rely upon
2018?
videos that we already have evidence that we put here today.
Yes.
You mentioned a video, a jail call that was brought up on prosecution.
Okay, y'all, this is what I'm trying to make. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's I don't understand. Okay, the case happened. They brought it up in 2018, right? 2019, 2018, right? Okay. It's in any messages and email from 2018. That's what I'm saying.
The defendant while in custody still repping Gino Shine, and he's on a call with who is it?
The guy, the subject he has saved on his phone is Gino. Legal name, I believe, is Dixon. Something. Yeah, Derek Dixon.
Okay, and did you look into Gino on social media to see what he's about?
Yeah. Gino was identified as a G Shine Blood. His handle on Instagram, or his name on Instagram, was saved on Mr. Demon's phone. Was saved on Mr. Demon's phone, and his Instagram handle was YNW Gino Shine. So he decided to grab all parts of his associations, his association to the YNW Collective, as well as G Shine.
Did you find videos that Gino made about him as a defendant?
Yes.
Okay. And what were those about?
Your Honor, object to videos that we do not even know what they are. I've seen them. They would be the best evidence of what the videos are.
Well, so far, the find videos is the question, so I don't rule the objection is different. I think they're going to try to introduce what was on the video or something along those lines.
That was the question.
And repeat the question. I thought you asked what their videos.
I had asked that, and I said, what were the videos of?
I think that's the same objection.
Okay. You found videos, correct? Or a video?
Yes.
Okay. Is it still publicly available, or do you have it with you?
There's 2 videos, and yes,
Okay. So what is that for us?
need to connect my computer to try. But yes.
Mm. See, I didn't see all of this.
No,
Oh, I probably went to work. That's what. I didn't see all of this. I didn't catch up with all this. Okay.
maybe just need to. The video's served, the link is still on.
Yeah, this second track is expected to start in this month. So so it should be coming up. So I'm giving y'all a little, it's a lot of changes that I think she's gonna have a lot of information. Let me see what's going on here.
Online regarding association with defendants. And you see that we put up the video on YouTube.
I pulled up the video and I skipped ahead to the 12-minute mark. That's where he discusses his relationship with Mr. Venus.
And what's the date of that listing?
December 10th, 2019.
Is it like us?
Okay, so they do have something from 2019. Okay. Like I said, y'all, the trial supposed to start this month. I think for my birthday or after my birthday, the 18th.
You have the microphone to it.
That's my favorite word.
So if I go to YouTube, as we speak,
Gino Shine. Oh, that's Gino.
December.
so as I'm typing,
It's Gino Shine, this motherfucker.
publicly available, right?
12 minutes. I don't know, this is not admitted into evidence.
I haven't heard any objections, so you're objecting to it, that's the same. It's not, you're gonna have it done, have something, have it marked, we can play.
Okay. I'd asked the same courtesy that I've given defense counsel where they couldn't play a video, so I said that they could submit it via link afterwards, and we actually did it for them. So I'd asked the same courtesy to the defense, since we sent the court the link.
Any issue, counsel?
Didn't get it.
Sorry?
Didn't get the same person.
Thank you. And proceed.
There's something that there's something that the file.
Yes, yes. That's why we sent you the link and we sent the judgment as well.
Gino Shine.
You guys have it. Right?
What's the date of this meeting? December 10th?
Thank you. That's the date of this video.
The court says 4 years.
You said 12 minutes, correct?
Yeah.
So Gino Shine put hold on the music.
Counsel, I thought you were gonna submit it, because I can't hear it.
Okay, I'll submit it, Your Honor. It's not working, sound is not working. Sorry? It is. It is, yeah. So detective, we'll be signing this particular title later, but this is the video that you're talking about, correct?
Yes.
The title, Gino Shine Speaks on Hold. Music, learning YNW, what's to come and more, correct?
Correct.
And you indicated you're specifically referring to involvement markers, we talked about the relationship with the defendant.
Yes.
This particular video is still publicly available for all but an event.
Yes.
Did you also, in writing a warrant, if you had to go back, if you had not written a warrant, would you have utilized all the documents publicly available that are in evidence that we talked about at lunch here today?
Yes.
Would you have utilized the messages between the defendant and track the manager about his gang activity?
Okay.
Yes.
Is that-
Gino, I want to go right here. Okay, I'm about to go to Gino Shine. Since we couldn't see it on there. Gino Shine put hold on the music. YNW MELLY music. Shine speak. Shine speaks. Okay. Let's put it on this. Okay. Gino Shine. This it. Okay, let's look at this is
Gino
what
Shine, this motherfucking manager right there, my interview holding me and T, man. Y'all know we rock it, man. We solid like this right here.
It wouldn't be good for me to run with that whole YNW shit right now. Not right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much heat with that situation, you know what I'm saying? It's real, like, that shit crazy. But now, get off though. Yeah. Real talk. We're gonna jump into it, but shoot, let the people know who we're with right now for those who don't even know you at the moment.
Okay, shit, that's Gino Shine, man. The CEO of One Life Entertainment. I do have a situation with YNW, but that's first and foremost, that's my family. You know what I'm saying? Nelly is my brother. It's a real thing.
Yeah. All right, so let me jump into it. We're gonna go like way back down with it, like let's take like history trip or whatnot. So, where are you like originally from? Like Florida, Georgia? Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
I don't know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say for an example, if I'm 100 pounds, this and that, and I really got 100 pounds in this motherfucker, you going to jail, bro.
Yeah.
Flat out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got to differentiate the two, and like with that, what the pros about it is because it's the truth, and ain't no telling who I'm inspiring because I'm telling the truth. The cons is damn, you know, I probably did something to these dudes. You know what I'm saying? They're on this side of town, I can't come record over there. Yeah. Or it might be somebody with a bag trying to get a verse. Damn, bro, I can't fuck with you because you fuck with some people I don't fuck with. So
Yeah. Feel you on that one.
yeah. My little partner was messing with him through Instagram, Quan, and he showing him to me. We was I think I was riding in the hood or whatever, and he was like, "Hey man, this little dude finna blow, man. He finna pop. It's finna be this, that, blah blah blah. Like man, we need to get next to him." So one of my big homies, you know, I knew he knew some people down there where Melly was at. So I hit him with it. I'm like, "Hey, you know, our little man's trying to link with Melly or whatever. Can you make that happen for me?" And he made a phone, like one phone call, and Melly hit him back like, "Oh, I ain't knew, bro. Damn, my bad. But hey, I got a show in Jacksonville. I want you to pull up." Telling him that, telling my man. So my man was like, "Bro, you definitely should come." You know what I'm saying? Right. So I ran into some real fly shit. We pulled up, and we was politicking the whole night. You know, before he got on stage. But all of like went in together. You know, we were politicking. He got on stage, he did his 1-2, and then I think about 2 days later, he hit me on. You know, I had his number. I got his number from my man. I hit him. I told him this is my number. He hit me back like, "Hey, yo, I'm trying to rock with you. I'm trying to mob with you." And I made some phone calls and we connected this time.
Straight, nice. Now I want to get into something real with you and whatnot. All right, with your affiliation, things that nature, you have certain media outlets and whatnot, like, they usually go for, like, people like you and whatnot, because usually people like that, they like to clout chase them.
No doubt.
Yeah, so, like, how do you feel about that? It's like people, like, when they run with people like certain names and things of that nature,
like trying to clout chase off of the medicine?
Yeah, basically, like some people who might know them, like, oh, I knew.
Got to the underdog because they are what's next. Got to fuck with the underdog. That shit's mandatory. Yeah. But it's only for people who are dead serious. Like I done put money up. I done paid for videos. I wasn't in. You know, again, I'm not gonna name drop, but they know. Like, yeah, I done helped hella people out, bro. Hella people. So at this point, man, salute me, man. I done let y'all, you know, do y'all, man. Salute me, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So do you feel like what you saying, do you feel like you get the respect you deserve, I want to say?
No. It's more jealousy with me than anything because it's like, damn, he keep elevating. But you gotta ask yourself, why you think I keep elevating? I'm a good person. When you good, you can't lose. I don't give a fuck where you at with it, where you coming from. If you're a good person, you're gonna win. Like I always tell people ask me, damn, bro, what's your secret to all this? I'm a good person. There ain't no secret. What you put out is what you get. We so caught up in the law of society, that's not real. The real laws is laws of nature. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I look at life like breastfeeding. The more I push out the head.
Okay, y'all, this is this right here with Gino Shine. Gino Shine was speaking on YNW Melly, and this who she was trying to play on in the court. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I'm out, y'all.